morning, everybody. Today is February 17th, Monday, and it's a President's Day. So happy holiday to you. Unfortunately, the stock market is closed today, so I couldn't do any trades this morning to tell you about, but we still have some interesting news and recommendations for the stock market for this coming week. The main news driver, I would say, would be that America just evacuated 300 people from a cruise ship that is currently docked in Japan. It had several thousand people on it, and 300 of them, well, actually 340 of them were Americans. 300 of them were evacuated and brought to California and Texas, where they would be going through the 14-day quarantine, where they would be monitored and observed in terms of if they have coronavirus. But the interesting thing is that 40 of the Americans are actually so sick that they are located in Japan, and they were not evacuated because, first of all, they represented great danger for people in the plane, because they could contaminate the plane and actually get more people sick. And the second thing is their condition is not that great, that they really need to be laying down, and the plane that was evacuating people, it was not let's say a medical plane for passengers, should be where the passengers should be laying down. You need special planes for that, for safety reasons. So the interesting thing is that out of 300 people that arrived to America, I think 30 were diagnosed with coronavirus, which means that it is really contagious, and nobody's immune to that thing. So the bottom line is that they're bringing this virus back to America. They will be researching it. Now we have quite a bit of a sample of people who are diagnosed with coronavirus. And the other thing is that even though these people were diagnosed, they don't show any symptoms. It's like, the temperature is fine, they don't have any kind of fevers, any kind of sore throats, or there's no coughing. So maybe they're going through the incubation period when the virus will actually start showing itself up. So how does it relate to the stock market? Well, I've been monitoring pharmaceutical sector right now in the last week or so, and actually made some money on it, trading Johnson & Johnson. But what I see is that companies such as Merck and Pfizer and Novartis, if I'm calling it correctly, but this three major drug manufacturers and pharmaceutical companies, they've been kind of depressed since the beginning of the year, and we're in a temporary decline. So, and currently I traded at the low bound of the weekly corridor and even the monthly corridor. So in general, these stocks are fine, they're pretty strong, and we do have quite a bit of good positive earnings for them. But the main thing is that coronavirus usually triggers, or any kind of disease usually triggers quite a bit of shift in terms of the sector that would be responsible for answering of such emergency. So, and who else could answer to this thing better than big American pharmaceutical companies with all kinds of research and you know, tools and laboratories and facilities to manufacture vaccine or antiviral medications. So starting tomorrow, I would highly suggest you to start investing into Merck and Pfizer and Novartis, because it looks like these companies are bubbling up and they're about to, you know, start going up, and we have very good upside potential for these stocks. I'm talking about 5, 10, 15% gain for the stocks to go up. So don't miss this opportunity, because it doesn't come that often when we have a major healthcare scare, and these companies are basically our first line of defense for this type of emergencies, especially, as you know, China was not able to respond to this very nicely. They don't have the knowledge, they don't have facilities, they don't have the way how to make or invent drugs and do it quickly. 95% of drugs in the world, by the way, are coming from America. So if you would like to know what to do, what to buy and sell on the market next week, besides the pharmaceutical companies, go to this website, 2stx.com. It will take you directly to the Apple App Store, where you could download, install, and run my app that covers over 5,000 stocks and runs on your iPhone, iPad, and Apple TV, and gives you daily buy and sell recommendations on what to buy and sell on the stock market. So thank you for your time, and good luck trading.